Hi and welcome back to Toy Subbuteo, where I've got a bit of an update for you. As you know from a couple of videos that I have done, I haven't done many. There is a reason for that, which I've hopefully sorted that out now. Basically, as I expect you know from my older videos, I was in a small back bedroom, which I found it's really tight on space. I'm not the smallest bloke in the world, and for me to have my table as I wanted it, I couldn't really have my floodlights up. So when I did start filming and start playing in there, I ended up snapping the stems off my floodlights because I didn't have that much room to get around behind them. So I was tinkering with what to do, wasn't really sure, and then all of a sudden I had an idea of, we don't use our garage, so I decided to clear all the stuff out from that and create a Subbuteo type man cave out here. So I'm going to give you a quick tour now to see what you can do with the garage. You know, if you are into Subbuteo or you'd like to get into Subbuteo, but find you haven't got the room and you have got a garage that you don't really use, that may just be used for junk stuff. Hopefully this might give you an idea of what you can actually create out here. It's not fully finished yet. I've still got space on the walls to put more memorabilia over time, but what I've got at the moment I am happy with, and it gives me a fresh look, and like I said, it gives me a lot more time I can spend out here filming and enjoying it again. So if you bear with me 2 seconds, I shall then give you a tour of my stadium. Sorry about the actual... Okay, so let's keep you down on there at the moment. I do apologise for the wiggly wogglies, but as you can see, I started putting some of my Bristol City memorabilia up on the walls, and obviously Newcastle memorabilia as well. Also started getting some flags. So what could I use to sort of, you know, cover up some of the brickwork, which I thought, well, if I can get some flags to, you know, help me with that, then I thought it'd be an idea. I've also on the roof, I've actually actually ordered new flags, 5 foot by 3 foot flags, just to basically cover up everything that's above it, and obviously try and keep the dust out. So obviously then the bottom ends, it's grey, which I've got more flags to get to finish that bit off. Luckily enough, in the back of the garage I did have a fixed worktop to the back of the garage, which I thought, well, I could use all that to put all my Subbuteo stuff on, which, forget about that one, I forget that one, which I've got all my teams, going from heavyweights, legendas, Wagos, through to hand painted teams, and also my goals. Also got a chest of drawers behind the curtain, which I can keep all my bits and bobs in, and I thought, well, what can I do with the back wall? So I came up with the idea of, I've got quite a few football shirts upstairs, so I thought, well, I could put them up on the back wall just to give it, you know, a nicer feel to it. Also, for those who are sort of old enough to remember the old Shoot magazine, they did used to bring out a Shoot League Ladders table at the beginning of every season. Managed to pick up one of these off of eBay really cheap, which I thought I could just put into a frame. Also got a few posters of Subbuteo and Zwago, the teams and their reference numbers on there. Also, we lived in Grand Cloud area for 2 years, and they were selling football clocks, which I managed to get hold of a Bristol City one. Got an up-to-date canvas of the Bristol City, and I've also got old memorabilia for when Bristol City first entered the first division back in 1976, where they had a very nice win of opening day of the season against Arsenal at Highbury, where one of my idols, Paul Cheesley, scored a header and won us a game 1-0. Those of you who have been to Ashton Gate, if you remember the old open end, which used to house all the away fans, that's now obviously the Atio stand, which is still used for away fans to this day. Also got another picture of Cheesley actually in air scoring the header. and also a picture of Lionel Messi for Inter Miami, which I love the baby pink and the black kit. So that's that. And then obviously spin you around, and obviously I bought AstroTurf. AstroTurfed all the floor to give it a nice football feel, and as you can see how much room I've now actually got to actually play, and actually have my floodlights up for me to play how I've always wanted it to be played. I've also put some, obviously I've got no electricity in the garage, so I managed to go and get myself some USB lighting for the evening. So I've got 3 up, which gives me a nice lot of light for me to carry on playing when it gets dark and once my floodlights run out. So basically that is the tour of my new Subbuteo room. And like I said, anybody who's sort of like, you know, been into Subbuteo before and is thinking about getting back into it but haven't got the space, if you've got that opportunity where, you know, you're not really using your garage, it might be a thought for you to perhaps do something like I've done. And obviously gives me a lot more pleasure now and enjoyment to actually come out here and do more filming. So yeah, that's it. So I hope you've enjoyed my video, and if it's given any of you people out there an idea to actually create this sort of room for yourselves, then, you know, that will please me. If not, I hope you've enjoyed having a look around, and look forward to more of my videos. I've invited Subbuteo Jem. He's been round about a week or so ago. We had a few games around here, which was nice, because it's always difficult to have people to come round and play, because obviously it was very small in my back bedroom. But now I've got created a space, and obviously enough room now for people to come round, you know, if they want a game, have a couple of soft drinks and have an evening of Subbuteo. So for now, thank you ever so much for watching, and I shall be back soon. So this is Toy Subbuteo saying bye for now.